Hello friends, welcome everyone to the Mecaniquesportive YouTube channel. This is Nicola. Today I'm showing you this. You probably don't know it, and honestly, not long ago I didn't know it either. I was supposed to go try it in China. BYD had invited me because, yes, it's a branch of BYD. It's called the Denza Z9. I was like, what is this big thing? It's a huge sedan. It's 5 meters 20 long, 1 meter 99 wide, and 1 meter 50 high. It weighs about 2.5 tons. 2 engine options, either fully electric or the version we're testing today, hybrid, which has 870 horsepower. Yeah, just that, 870 horsepower, right? There are 3 electric motors of about 200 kilowatts each, so one paired with a 2-liter turbo engine at the front, plus 2 at the back, which gives me this combined power. Just stratospheric. And there's an electric version with a 100 kilowatt hour battery, basically, a big battery. And when we took it, it was almost fully charged. Fully charged, this car claims a 1,000 kilometer range, which is impressive. So sorry about the noise because I'm at the Castellet Hotel. There's the Castellet racetrack just behind with an airport. So if there's a bit of noise, please forgive me. And to be honest with you, because you know me, I tell you everything. We had 2 hours to take this car to Marseille Airport. We got here before nightfall, which is going to happen in a few minutes. And so I can give you a presentation, drive it, etc. In short, I'm trying to do this for you as quickly as possible. We have a Chinese car with an unusual look that may remind us of other cars. Some German sedans, adaptive suspension, a lot of power, and above all, comfort. Let me show you. And discovering it by hand will be much more practical. Or this 2.5-ton machine that goes from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. You can see that we have a windshield treated against ultraviolet rays and so on. And this time, we're in a beautiful setting, the south. It's magnificent. Look at this front end. So something quite streamlined to make it aerodynamic, but with a bit of a sporty look. Of course, we have LED headlights and all the necessary technologies. This is what it looks like with these 2 lines here. So for the daytime signature, and that gives us this. The logo at the front is also illuminated, but I don't know if we'll have that in Europe, since normally we need something illuminated a few centimeters away to allow the central logo to be lit up. Front. Pretty sporty in the end, you could say. Look at it this way, it's a bit like Lotus. I don't know if you agree with me about the front. Sensors for driver assistance systems. This front hood, well, I should try to open it for you to show you what it looks like underneath. The 3/4 front view is beautiful. We have this kind of shooting brake sedan that's really, really pretty with this refined version. Feel free to tell me if it reminds you of another car brand or a particular model. We have big rims. Here we're on 21 inches. You can see calipers, 4 pistons at the front, pretty big with 10s, perforated disc. Just perforated. With the wheel centers that are hidden, we have cameras integrated here, hidden right here. You can also have the mirrors fully replaced by cameras. And here you can see we even have near-field communication to open and unlock. We have a camera here, we have a camera here, we have a camera here. So the car links everything that's happening on the road plus the one on the windshield, as usual. Look at the length of this machine, it's gigantic. And this line here really brings something to the car. Look, it's carved out. We really have a kind of air extraction. Well, it's fake, of course. We have flush door handles that retract. And even this rear 3/4 view, really in the shooting brake style. Very, very nice with rather large taillights at the back. And from a little lower down. Well, it still looks like something that goes fast. And yes, it does go fast. On this side, is this the fuel cap? Yes, we have the fuel cap on this side. The little Denza logo. We have a large glass roof, so you'll see inside. It's quite unique. At the back, we also find this, which is also very unique. So with a light right here, plus 2 cameras. Because yes, we have a rear view mirror that's also a camera. This is what it looks like from the back. Look. So a big detail with the Z9GT marked on this side and the E3 over there for the platform. Things like that, pretty subtle. And a kind of diffuser, like on an electric car, but there's a hidden exhaust somewhere under the car. We also have the cameras there. And then here there's a special version with a fridge in the trunk and another up front that cools to -6 degrees. cold enough for ice cream in summer. We also have underneath a bit of storage with the tire repair kit, but most importantly, a big 38 kilowatt hour battery. Under there, you'll find the controls to fold the seats down electrically, and honestly, that's really great. It goes all the way to the front. Everything is electric. It's a premium car, especially noticeable inside. The center section doesn't fold down due to a fridge, which is actually in the trunk and usable. Just press once to lift it up. The top leather attachment is fixed to the two rear seats. And then, well, it's maybe not the biggest trunk, but it's enough to go away for the weekend normally. The charging port, and if I'm not mistaken, you can charge up to 80 kilodollars, which is very fast for a car. There we go, and how do you close it? Okay, that was electric. The handles, I open here to take you inside. Sorry about the lighting, it's the end of the day, but look at this leather here. How beautiful it is. There are LEDs everywhere. We know little about this car, but it has a wood trim that's nice and feels good. Notice the color differences and stitching. Everything fits well, honestly. We have a car that's ultra stylish. LEDs almost everywhere. The door, look, there's a button to open it here. We have the DVLET sound system. Same thing. The work on the speakers is visible here with the DVLET logo at the bottom. The Denza features illuminated door sills. Inside, it's spacious with no plastic and impressive finishes. Here, it's just beautiful. When I get inside, it's super spacious and we have a little light right here like this. So maybe I'll remove the polarizing filter to bring you a bit more brightness. Hold on. There we go. I'll put it there so I don't lose it. Now it's a bit brighter, so we can see the lighting here. The seats. Sorry about the lighting, but there's no more daylight at this hour, and we won't be allowed to see it tomorrow. We only had 2 hours. Here we have a bit of Mercedes inspiration with this style here, which is pretty nice. And here, as I was saying, the corridors like this with the double cup holder here. And again, it's a nice finish. It's the one that comes, and especially if I unlock this like this, I can turn on the fridge here. You can either heat it up. Here, you can see 35 degrees. How high can I go? I'm curious. I like these things. I can go up to 50 degrees. That's crazy. Or you can refrigerate. And here, I can go down to -6 degrees. So you can put ice cream in it during the summer. And look, when I open here, just like in a Rolls Royce or a Maybach, we have the fridge. It's really the same material as a real fridge. That's pretty cool. We have seat belts, ISOFIX attachments, and look, it's even hidden under this leather part. Then you just attach it underneath, but again, it's very, very nice. Everything is really well finished. So, Nicholas, at 1.8 meters tall, I have plenty of room since this seat is pushed far back. I drive over there. Look, wait, if I go to where I drive, look at the space I have. Here, here, here. It's huge. I have headroom. And now, wait, I'll try to open this. Because here I have all this, but it's written in Chinese. Travis, what does this do? No, that's not it. That's not it. What's this? I don't know. No, that turns off the air conditioner. I have a menu here. So I have the heated, ventilated, and massaging seat in the back. There, that must be the massages. Ah, there we go. Okay, I think I found it. So, we open here. Okay, but I can control the opening. Oh yeah, it's touch sensitive. No, but look. Oops, come back here, you. And I'm going to open it all the way, and in the front, I'm going to open it all the way. It opens here, bringing brightness. It's very, very pretty. I think now, normally, you can see a little better. And in the front, we're going to open it as well. If it works, I can't handle the front alone. No, I can't handle the front here. That's odd. Oh, yes, I had to go the other way. There we go, a little more brightness. I don't know if you can see the front, but the front is incredible. Wow. And on the right, over there, that's a screen too. I don't know. Wow, but it's really heavy though. Wow, there you go. Look at this view. Screen up there, screen, screen, screen. Plus a screen here, the small one. It's just amazing. Check out the seat finish, look, and softness. Also, there's something else about this car that fascinates me. Because look, the door's closed. Let me open the door for you, please. Yes. The door opens this way and its finish is excellent. And to close it, of course, look, there's no one here. There you go, it's not magic. It closes like this. Huge double glazing on the doors. A truly premium car, the night colors, the little hook here. Same, it folds away. The finish, the little click. Sono de Violet. We still have a speaker here. There are handles, but again, very, very beautiful finish. It's just sublime. And look at this interior. Honestly, the view to the front is magnificent. I drive closer than this one, and we still have a lot of space. And I can even adjust here if I want the forward position. The forward position, yes, this can be a chauffeur-driven car. Ask him to move it forward for more space. It's important because I'm in my passenger seat here. I also have air conditioning controls here, more towards the center. Everything is adjusted by touch. And here I have my little lighted mirror. In short, a real luxury car. Oh, the touch. You can't imagine, but it's soft. How soft this is. It's like cinema seats when they're brand new. All right, I'll close it. I'll take you to discover the front. And so now this time, I don't know if you can see the roof a little better. And I told you I was going to open the hood for you, so normally, like all cars, it's supposed to open here. See, there's a small floor light right where you walk. There we go, I'll close it because it always looks nicer that way. So, can I open it? I opened it, but not enough. Maybe it's in kick mode. Sorry about the race cars in the background. So maybe we can't open it. Maybe they didn't want us to open it. Oh yes, it's fine now. There we go. It's well hidden. So here we have an electric part on this side, we have a combustion engine part on this side, you can see the timing system here. Well, there you go. No clothes, of course, on these combustion versions because there's a combustion engine right underneath. Come on, let's discover the interior of this car. Listen to the noise right now. You'll see when I close the door. It's impressive. We're in a cocoon. Same thing. Very, very nice finish. A mix of leather and several colors. LEDs all over just for looks. Anyway, it's the same as in the back. And even better, the seats are electrically adjustable with this kind of ruby gemstone finish. Well, it's plastic, but it's very well done. It's pleasing to the eye. The pedals, all right, I'm gonna get inside. Yes, same thing. It's too hard to reach for the door. We'll let it close by itself. There we go. It's much quieter in here. So, I'm moving back as much as possible to give you a good view right here. Don't forget that I put my filter right there. So, the steering wheel, the car is started now. Nice and straight. I like it when it's nice and straight. I'm hiding my filter here. I'll put it there. That way, at least, I'm sure I won't forget it. By the way, double wireless charger. The steering wheel, sorry it's written in Chinese because these are models that come directly from China. So I can kind of tell what it says. That's the distance. That's slower, faster for the cruise control. That's a menu. That's to activate the 360-degree cameras on this 17-inch screen. So the thing is gigantic. We have a nice screen on this side. We can have more or less information. For example, look. There, look, I don't want anything anymore. Or more info. We're going to have consoles here. All the info up there, hybrid electric vehicle means it's in hybrid mode. And here we also have things on the side, so I'll try to turn it off. Look, it hides like this. That's the D-Violet sound system. When I start the car, it appears. The animation looks great, especially at night with a 17-inch screen and a second touch-sensitive screen for entertainment. This might be for karaoke, but since the car isn't connected, being a Chinese car, in my opinion, it doesn't work. They didn't enable roaming. We're going to have movies, television, etc. And in my opinion, we'll have plenty of apps on this. You can turn off the screen to go back here. You can have music, karaoke, and for example, global positioning system, normally with a map. But I think we don't have the map since these are Chinese cars. Yeah, that must be it. Is there a map of China if I zoom out a lot? Oh, it's still a world map because we're still in China. No, sorry, do you understand Chinese? I'll use the big screen to give you an idea of what it's about. We have beautiful wallpapers. Look, it's actually pretty fast. It's nice, and the wallpaper is just amazing. I don't know. I'll light up everything in the car for you. There you go. What else do we have? We have a camera here. So we can open or close this. Look, there are infrared LEDs filming us. So we close it if we don't want to be watched. But know that this is also a new European standard that's coming out. All cars will be equipped with it. Large side mirrors, which are quite nice. Great visibility. They're gigantic. Just like everything else in this car, the air vents are hidden. You control everything on the screen, and there are some options I really like. They really did a great job there. The lighting on this side as well. And 2 air vents in the center. That's the gear lever. Same thing with a kind of crystal finish here. To change gears, you click. And then drive or reverse. This is to start the car. It says start and stop in Chinese. Stop and turn on the hazard lights. That's their sound. I love it. Next, we have, do we want to switch to full electric mode or hybrid? Those will be this car's driving modes. We're going to have several modes. Here we'll have access to the menus, but we'll also have the modes on this side, which will let us change things here. So either sport mode, normal mode, eco mode, or snow mode. You can see it also changes the screen a bit, the colors, and so on. Same with Sport Plus mode. Here it gives us full power. It says Sport Plus, don't use it just anywhere. And look, I didn't understand what it said to me. Confirm. Please use it when the battery is higher than 30%. Right now, I only have 25% battery left. So it should be recharged to have full power. Next, we have the version where the car can move sideways like a crab. That's just amazing. And we also have this where actually the car will be able to move like this, just the rear. For example, when we're parked in a spot, that's very tight so you can maneuver, but it's not always used because it wears out the tires. I'll show you from the outside in a moment. I've never done it before. Here's the start button. Let's test it. Here you see the chassis, engines, etc. It's interesting. They've advanced the technology a lot. What else can I show? Here's the comprehensive climate control menu. There's something I love. Look, avoid means not to direct the air towards me. Facing means the air will come straight at me. Or swing, which means it will move around a bit in all directions. I like avoid because I don't like having air blowing on me. And look, the airflows move away from my face. And that's pretty cool. Here you can choose the power, the air conditioner. Anyway, we've got something good here. Account, laugh, and we even have fragrance. We have no spice, no spice, no spice. Maybe we didn't fill it up. Light, what's that? That's to set a little or a lot of fragrance depending on the scents you've chosen in the car. In the back, I can also control the air conditioner in the rear. And the seats. Also the seats, I can control them right here. Look, each seat independently. This is the first time I've seen that. These are the heated seats. This is the air. If I want to cool, this is the heating. It's for warming up. I even have the heated steering wheel here. It's the first time I've seen so many settings on a heated steering wheel with 5 levels. Impressive. I'll set it to the first one. I can heat the seats on 5 levels as well. Usually it's 1, 2, or 3. Amazing. There's even a seat spa I can heat, and at the same time I can turn on the massage. I can try the massages for about half an hour. They're really good. The adjustment, I can set it all directly from here, even the rear seats recline. So, there's one called Zero Gravity. This one. Look, are you ready? Down, open. So this is, if you want to rest, for example, while you're charging your car, it reclines all the way back. And then it will make sure to lay you down and especially lift everything up so you're super comfortable. Look, it's lifting up. And that's zero gravity, basically. Oh, wow. Look how it reclines. I've never seen a seat recline like that before. You can rest during a recharge or watch a movie, which is pretty cool. Then, just reset it to return to its original position. Oh no, but it even moved forward now. Look at that. Wow, that's amazing. Honestly, a real luxury car with adaptive seat. So, do you want the little side bolsters to inflate or not? When I turn left, the right bolster inflates. You can set it to strong, gentle, or off. We'll leave it on strong because I think it's funny. And we're going to try it since I'm telling you about it in the video while I'm testing it. Then we'll check out the music, and so on. The car settings are right here. Honestly, it's well done for a car that's not sold here. The translations, well, it's in English, but honestly, it's pretty well done. Check out the car locks and the electric mechanism for opening or closing the spoiler. For instance, right here, it opens the rear spoiler for me. There you go. The mirrors closing, opening or closing the trunk, opening the windows. In short, we see quite a few options. And also, I can rotate the car like this and have the options right there, with each item individually like the trunk, spoiler, glass roof, windows, doors, and more. Because you can always open everything remotely, etc. There you go. Going back, my beautiful wallpaper. I have shortcuts like this for Wi-Fi, the battery, charging cycles, the fridge, massages. There are lots and lots of things. We have auto hold, we have a head-up display, though I'm not sure if you can see it here. Oh yeah, those headlights are bright and cover a long distance. I tested it earlier by flashing the full LED headlights. Probably woke everyone up. They're the best. Now we can return to this menu. Here, I go back like this. Well then, here you go, the air conditioning with some shortcuts right here. And same here, lots of menus with the global positioning system, the home button, the charging. In short, something pretty complete. And also, there, so I unlock here, I turn on my fridge or my oven. And here inside, I find yet another fridge or another oven. That's great for summer. It's not very hot where we live, but it would be convenient then. Also, there's a nice finish here, a little bit everywhere. In short, it's pretty nice. Also, the central rear view mirror can be either a regular mirror or a screen. The LEDs here, same thing. We have a nice finish inside. You have controls to open the roof, and also for the lighting and the Save Our Souls button. In short, we're in a pretty cool car. Alright, I'll try to show you the thing with the car turning. Alright, let's test the car turning thing. This intrigues me. You'll see it from outside. I set my camera there. Here, so I'll move up a little bit. So, let's go back into the menus. So, we said it was this menu. Here, so this, no, that's the crab version. I want to test this. Don't move. We'll do it this way. I want this to start. Go ahead, start. Please shift to drive. Okay, release the brake. I'm not ready, guys. Think. I'm not ready for what's going to happen. That's huge. Is it done? Is she finished? No auto braking. Apply bar to brake. Wait, don't move. Let's try again. No, that looked crazy. Oh, you have to keep your hands on the wheel. Retest. Okay, drive, release the brakes. You have to hold the wheel. It's so funny. Wow. That's crazy. No, but you just witnessed this thing like I did. It's amazing, especially for parking and getting out of tight spots. The best. I'll do it again. Don't move. Okay, let's go next to the wall like this. Start. Okay, retest. Okay, drive. Release the brake. Come on, look. It's just huge. It's not normal. Wow, I love it. I really love this thing. Seriously, we just witnessed something pretty incredible. You never ever see this, but it's so convenient for people who live in the city. Did you see how big that is? It's too bad it only works in the back, not the front, since there are two motors in the rear, one per wheel. But that's crazy. I love it, guys. So here I am inside this car. I started it up. It's a very powerful hybrid. Let's see how it goes. It begins in silence like an electric car. It's very special. Reverse gear. So it seems to steer very well given the size. There are cameras, we can see the pedestrians, etc. It's pretty impressive. It's confusing. It's very big, very wide, very imposing. So here I am at Marseille Airport. To be honest, I don't even know how to get out of here. Let's try this way. No, that's the wrong way. I don't know where the exit is. Can we try this direction? Yeah, this way, the nice direction. It really feels like we're in a luxury car. The cushions, they moved. There's something moving in my cushion. The small cushion inflates here when I turn this way, otherwise I'd get pulled the other way. Careful, little speed bump. Yes, it's very comfortable. The soundproofing is incredible. It's really very, very good. So, we're in vehicles that aren't sold in Europe at all for now. Every time it inflates, and it's pretty funny. Mercedes used to do that. I had that in my Sport-Leicht 55 Aufrecht Melcher Großaspach back in the day too. It would inflate on the sides. That's funny. It's very unsettling at first, but for no reason. To be honest, it's actually something pretty useful in the end. You can see that there are colleagues over there, so same thing. They're there with their cars. All right, don't move. We're going to go like this. There we go. We'll be able to test it. We have a colleague over there who's going to come and open for us. Oh, but wow, that's huge. It's huge. It's huge. There we go. But it fits. There we go.
And that's a successful parking job.
But absolutely, without damaging the rims, please.
Oh, look at this 3-star service.
Oh, wow, but this is incredible.
Go ahead, sir.
You are very nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. So we're moving forward. The cameras are rolling too. What's great is that he immediately noticed I was close to the curb, so he put the camera on the wheel side, on the curb side. Not bad. See, it does it again for me. I know exactly where to put my wheels. Pretty good. All right, so now I have 70% battery. For gas, it shows me 870 kilometers left. So listen to the sound of the turn signals. It really cracks me up. I love it. Because it's truly a different kind of car. Look at this wallpaper. Wow, I don't remember ever coming this way before. It's really nice, so I don't know. When the engine starts up or something... Oh, maybe it did start up just now. It's really nice. The turn signal is very distracting. We're not used to that kind of sound. It's so comfort-oriented. It's incredible. So, to be honest with you, as someone who tries out a lot of different car styles, this is actually quite pleasant. This turn signal, I'll never get over it. You get the feeling of being in a big, very premium sedan. And clearly this environment, this interior, everything you see is extremely pleasing to the eye. It's the same in the back. I thought there were people walking on the highway, but no, it's just someone peeing there. Okay, someone would join him with a backpack. Everything is normal. Marseille, baby. Then I speed up again. I'm going 80 kilometers an hour. I accelerate more. I'm at 90. So I have the buttons in Chinese here. Plus, activate the HDAs first. Is this how you activate the HDAs? No, that's the camera. I don't know how to activate it. Please, how do you activate it? I don't know. Since these cars are still in Chinese, it's a little complicated. Ah, there's a paddle here. Oh no, it's the paddles behind that activate it. All right, this activates. This gives me the speed. Okay. She told me, the lady, so now I'm on adaptive cruise control, I think. There's a lot of wind. When the plane landed at the airport, I thought we were going to die. The plane was moving like this. I wasn't feeling well, and I'm not sure if my hair looks okay. It's nice. Not everything is on yet. It's a bit complicated, but still, driving like this, it's really nice. There? It's because I touched the brake pedal. I think that deactivated the cruise control, etc., etc. So that's probably why it's telling me it's deactivating, in my opinion. But look, anyway, this interior here is super spacious. The side armrests are wide, and my fridge is below them. Honestly, it's really nice like this. What you need to know is that this is a car with a Chinese chassis. It will be entirely different in France. Even in Europe, because we don't have the same roads, we have something really different. So we have tastes and specificities that are really unique to us. So far, it's very pleasant. We have huge windows, and the seats are kind of inspired by Mercedes. Still, in terms of shape, even the headrest is really comfortable. That's very rare in cars, I like to point that out. And personally, I really like it when it's very soft and flexible. And here it is. Clearly, if I had to travel a very, very long distance, I think this would suit me very well. And the fact that it's a hybrid, that's still a real advantage. Let's not kid ourselves, because electric is great, but the charging constraints and everything bother me a bit. But what you need to know is that when this car arrives, there will be charging up to 1,000 kW. 1,000 kW. The car will charge in 3 minutes. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be incredible. With wind like this, my Twingo would move all over the place. Here, it doesn't move at all, so these cars are pretty heavy, and we have four-wheel steering. You could say it's a little bit inspired by Mercedes. It's kind of between an EQS and an S-Class. From my feeling, yes, you have to go this way and then turn back the other way. So, I haven't been able to connect CarPlay yet. None of that works, since these are pre-production cars that come directly from China. We're lucky we're among the first to be able to test them, but it's very enjoyable. Even here, I feel isolated. A small complaint I could make is just, so the rearview mirror here? Oh no, I think I pressed OK. So it was just that it was set wrong. Because actually, it was tilted to act as a mirror when I activate it. I was getting reflections, but tilting it upward removed them. Now it's perfect. You can have the mirrors and the camera too. Honestly, it's really cool. I really like it. Mr. Truck, don't push your way in like that. Yeah, he's gonna push even further. I managed to connect the sound, and it's really not bad. You can tell it's pretty good quality. It's Devialet, a French brand that's pretty well known for its speakers, which are quite good quality, but with a pretty specific sound with a lot of bass. I know that when there's a Phantom, for example, it's pretty nice. I'm not a huge fan of Devialet, but in a car, it works well. Little thing. Come on, let's try flooring it. Oh, that's so weird. Yes. Okay, sorry, ma'am. I don't know what she told me. Oh, no, it's because I had the driving assist on and I was in normal mode. So it takes a little bit of time since I'm in electric mode, and she thinks, hey, he's driving pretty calmly. In the end, I was driving calmly. We still have a big battery I think we should be able to do. I think this battery lasts about 100 kilometers, but there are several modes. No, it was the mode next to it, like Sport. Sport. Hold on. I want to try Sport because this thing looks like it has a lot of horsepower. Careful, are you ready? Oh, we can't, can we? Manual driving in Sport mode really has some kick. The acceleration in Sport mode is fun. She inflated both cushions for me because she thought, oh, he'll probably want to accelerate a bit more. It's pretty funny. Yeah, there's that instant electric feel. Then you hear the engine start up behind the 2-liter. It's pretty special, but it seems like a pretty cool thing. And now, in Sport mode, the steering, which is a bit unresponsive, it's the same. It annoys me. Left, right, left, right. When I do this, it's actually pretty funny. Inside, you can see the interior lighting. It's nice. There are lots of colors everywhere. Around the speakers, around the screens, and so on. It's the same. We have this huge screen here. It's technology pushed almost to the max. Screen here, screen there, big 17-inch screen here. Anyway, we have everything, and right there in front, Marseille. All right, and here, you can see the interior, so it's really very nice. And earlier, without me wanting it, I don't know. There was a great song playing, and like the lighting started changing colors and everything. Like in a musical way, like karaoke. It's pretty funny, little options like that, but inside we're really comfortable, honestly, to be honest with you. I really like this comfort, this space. It's still a big car. I notice it when I'm driving it. The sound is cool. I like it, and I'm really enjoying the music. I managed to activate level 2 driving, lane centering, all that. It actually works pretty well. The driving assists are smooth during braking and acceleration, but you still need to keep your hands on the wheel. Of course, we don't have fully autonomous driving yet. I'm really looking forward to that. On one hand, the acceleration is smooth and everything, even in traffic jams. It's still really pleasant. That must have been quite a thing for us to hear it so much, but this acoustic comfort and everything, the music, I'm really enjoying it. We're really in a good car. You can tell it's high-end. So, for now, I don't feel like this is a car made for sporty driving. For now, I haven't tried it yet on small roads, on winding roads, etc., so now we're heading toward Castellet. Unfortunately, we won't be able to try it on the track. I would have liked to, because over 800 horsepower is insane. Let's be honest. We're going to see the one with 3,000 horsepower on the track tomorrow, so unfortunately, we won't be able to try it. Feel free to comment if you want me to test the car with 3,000 horsepower. You know me. I love the track and all that for those who follow my videos on the track. I really like the track. I would love to compete and all that, but money, it's expensive, it costs a lot. It's just a dream. But if someone ever wants to sponsor me for a track season, I'm in. But I really like this car, at least for everything I've driven so far. I've been in it for about an hour now, driving in the city. The traffic jams, the bumps, and so on. It really makes it a very comfortable car. I'm eager to see its performance on small roads. We can't discuss fuel consumption today since it wasn't reset, and I wasn't sure how to do that. Now it's getting a bit more winding, so you can really feel the four-wheel steering doing its job well. We're driving nicely. It's pleasant. The little side bolsters hold us well. We're still comfortable. It stays flat unless you drive aggressively or push it. I'm still in normal mode, not sport mode. Honestly, it's pretty good. It handles well, it's true. It makes you want to push it a bit more, knowing that we have so much power. But you shouldn't forget that we're still dealing with a big machine. It's not exactly a lightweight toy. Come on, let's go a little harder. If it weren't for the four-wheel steering in the back, you can tell it would be a bit harder to handle, but thanks to all four wheels turning at the same time, it really makes a difference. And then the acceleration every time, it's crazy, it's really powerful. What's quite intriguing is the way it comes on. It comes on gradually, it's not abrupt. Like an electric car where usually when you press the pedal, you get slammed back, but here I press it. And it really takes me along. A bit like how a Bentley would take you, it says, yes, I'll go fast, but I'm not rough with you. I'll take you there quickly. For example, you start the engine, hop, wow, and it's the same each time it starts. You only hear it at high revs, otherwise it's very quiet. It's well hidden. It's a comfortable car. It's the car of a grandpa or a successful man. Someone who wants a nice car, a well-finished, pleasant interior. Quite technological and rather modern. It looks like there's a closed road there. Are we suggesting they go take the closed road? Full speed would be awesome. There you go. It's not the sportiest car out there. It's a bit like all premium cars. It has a lot of horsepower just for the sake of having a lot of horsepower. It's always cool to have a lot of horsepower. We still have over 900 kilometers of range left, even after driving a lot. You can nearly reach 1,000 kilometers on a full tank. It's interesting for such a big car, and since it's made for driving, you'll definitely want to get behind the wheel. It's actually pretty pleasant to live with. And, well, that's it. Can't wait to try the final version. So I'll admit that I like this kind of car. If I had really succeeded in life as an executive or something, or as a business owner, I tell myself, hey, I want a car that's different, a little bit of what's available on the market here, with everything inside that's nice, and even to take the family around. Here, we're taking them in a vehicle that's really well taken care of. It's a shame we don't have Chinese prices in France, since it's worth around 50,000 euros there. Sometimes it makes you want to go live in China, where everything is cheaper, so it's not the same standard of living. And in France, it'll probably be around 100,000 euros, more or less. To have a decent car, well equipped, with all our taxes and our import duties, etc. Blah, blah, blah. And honestly, for 100,000 euros, when you see that a base 5 Series with the smallest engine today costs as much as this one would fully loaded, with just as much horsepower, comfortable, adaptive suspension, screens everywhere, a good sound system, etc., it costs the same. It's a valid question. Would you ask yourself if you should get a car like this? So these are brands that we don't know very well here yet, but in China, they sell more cars than almost any other manufacturer. Let's not forget that China is still dividing it into percentages. That's about 15% of the world's population, I think. Maybe even more almost. Come on, now we've got something more exciting. Sport mode, we're going to test the chassis. This time, it's not bad. You can really feel that the car wants to take on the corners and it enjoys it. The paddles throw me off because I feel like I'm in a car where you actually want to shift up or down. But not at all because it's still almost mainly electric. Ooh, the rear is starting to slide a little there. I like that. It's starting to get fun. Well, we're on the road, so we're not doing anything crazy. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, but yeah, it's still going pretty well, huh? You can feel the weight coming on pretty quickly. You can feel the electronic stability program kicking in pretty fast, and there's a little sound that's very, very subtle. And I think it's taking care of managing brakes and electric motors to rebalance the car. And you can feel that there's electronic assistance, but it's still pretty natural, and that it's mainly there to keep us alive, really. And the acceleration in sport mode? Yeah, it works well. All those combinations. Oh, the little radar. No, I didn't do that just anywhere. It's a really nice mobile radar. You have to be careful. But it's still quite an interesting car. And here, you can feel that it's mainly electric, but in terms of smoothness, power, and especially torque, there's a lot of torque. I don't have the numbers, we don't have the exact figures. Well, especially knowing that this is a Chinese edition, so we'll have something different. But honestly, in terms of the chassis and everything, it's actually pretty good. It handles well anyway, we're on the road. Anyway, you shouldn't do anything reckless, so always respect the speed limits and drive carefully, otherwise there's the racetrack. By the way, as I'm speaking, the video about the new Alpine A110 Gran Turismo Sport I tested on the track and road was just released, and I had a lot of fun. And I put together a best of with my girlfriend too. It was her first time on a racetrack and in a sports car. If you want to see that on the channel. Anyway, guys, we're coming to the conclusion of this video. Well, it's nighttime. Unfortunately, it's harder to film at night, but I can't wait to have the final French version to test this machine in all kinds of conditions. The thing with the rear wheel spinning and all that, it's still pretty crazy. We've got plenty of technology on this car. We've got a powerful car and a chassis that's still relatively decent. Above all, we have a car that's designed for comfort. It's really a car that's oriented towards comfort, really, where you want to feel like a senator in the back seat. I would have even liked someone to drive me while I sit in the back, to see what it's like and to really experience how comfortable it is. In any case, I can't wait to try it out. Thanks to my friends at BYD and Denza for inviting me to test out this toy. I would have really liked to test it out on a track, because with that much power in Sport Plus mode, it would have been fun, even though it's obviously not meant for that. But maybe a sportier version, like some brands do. For example, Mercedes with their Aufrecht Melcher Grossaspach versions, or Porsche with their sportier Turbo GTs and others. But tomorrow, we're also talking about another brand within BYD Yuan Wang. A new extreme model has 3,000 horsepower, while standard versions offer either 1,800 or 1,300 horsepower. I think it should be nice. I'll show it to you. I'll tell you a little bit more about it in detail. We won't be able to test it, unfortunately, but I can give you a little full tour of the car. But it's really, really nice. What do you think? Would you be interested in buying this kind of toy or not? Alright, guys, I'm not going to bed, but it's night, so I'm going to start working. Alright, see you. Did you like the video? Give it a thumbs up and don't hesitate to subscribe. All that, see you.